heading in to get my bindings checked and to see if these boots are worthy of one more season. So we are here at Brooks Shop, Mountainside, and at the base of Sugarbush. So you were saying that a lot of people like to visit you during the ski year to get their skis tuned, but
Right.
Really the most important visit is this one.
The binding check is important.
Yeah.
That's your link to staying in the binding, and getting out of the binding when the time comes. So, turning in the skis is important for sure, but I cannot put enough emphasis on the fact that have your bindings checked. It's only $39. It's money. It's money well spent, and it's peace of mind.
So I brought both of my boots, which was one of your tips. Don't just bring one boot.
Right.
So you're going to take a look at my boots, and then I brought both of the pairs of skis that I ski on. So we're going to get both those checked out and the boots.
Okay.
Great.
Sounds good. All right. Okay, you'll see a lot of excessive wear on this, when the time comes. I look for indents in the front of the radius. This is the lower radius. I don't look for, imperfections in the upper radius. So, one of the important reasons to check the binding, especially if they're a couple 3 years old,
Yep.
is the springs weaken over
Sure.
time.
Yep.
So this DIN scale, even though it says a 6, it may be releasing at another number.
Okay.
And a lot of times you'll have to make adjustments for that by, taking up to a 7. Your binding's still releasing at a 6.
Okay.
But the setting says 7. So next thing I want to check is basically make sure
What the
all
condition
the
looks
parts
like.
and pieces are
Yep.
here. You've got a mechanical AFD here, anti-friction device. So this moves as a
Never knew that was there.
mechanical device. That's very
New to me.
Right? See that? Anti-friction device. And then you've got rollers in here.
Didn't know those were in there either.
I'm checking to see if there are flat spots on there. If the rollers don't move and the binding and the boot's moving out of the roller without it moving, it could develop flat spots, which makes it harder to roll when the time comes for the boot to roll out of there. So this binding has an automatic height adjustment on it. Some bindings you can adjust the height of the binding of the toe piece. Right now it's automatic on most of them. Okay, so everything looks good here. A lot of times what I do is take a little bit of silicone, get that in there, helps keep the water from accumulating. So it's going to open up. It's going to tell me. So you should be somewhere in here based on the setting, and you see where you are. You're way up here.
Is that bad?
Well, it's releasing higher than it should be
Oh.
for what it says on the binding scale.
Higher meaning,
Higher meaning more difficult.
meaning
That's bad.
it's set too high.
Yeah.
It's set a little bit too high.
So it's a good thing we're here.
I mean, exactly. See, the proof's in the pudding
This
right
was not
there.
planned.
You're good to go.
This
Yep,
wasn't
that's all.
planned.
That's all. The knees
So
are
you can see like the arrows are way
those are way over there.
up there.
Yep. So
We're not
now-
in the good zone. How's the heel release look?
Right, it's right on.
Great.
Right on.
Okay, I just wrapped up my appointment. Turns out my bindings were set incorrectly on both sets of skis, and my backup rock skis, it's the time to say goodbye to them, so they may get some early season. So I've learned a lot from this visit, and I'm really encouraging everybody to head to their local ski shop and get these checks done.